Behind me is a list of predictions that I wrote down after Trump won the election on November 7th. Let's go through what I wrote down and how many of these have happened already. Most importantly, yesterday, Israel approved a final solution for the Palestinians that included a plan to set up biometric camps in Gaza. Right here, I say North Gaza is entirely cleansed, and there are biometric camps in Gaza. How did I know this? Well, this plan was talked about under the Biden administration. Biden wanted to set up biometric camps where Israel controlled the flow of aid to Palestinians so they could pick and choose who starves to death and who gets aid. That plan is now in motion. This is why I continue to say that, it's red and blue genocide. It's the same exact plans. There's no difference between these two. We have $40 billion to Israel in 2025. I believe we've already surpassed that. Trump sent tens and tens of billions and done billions of weapons deals with Israel so far in 2025, and we're not even halfway through. This one happened shortly after I wrote this, but Netanyahu did get the arrest warrants from the International Criminal Court. Trump will try deportation camps. Yesterday I saw him talking about reopening Alcatraz. We know he's expanded Guantanamo Bay to accommodate whoever he wants to throw in there, I guess. And he's using CCOT in El Salvador to fill up with whoever he wants. Again, we know Americans were upset about the tariffs. We still are. It has never been popular. I think Trump's has his worst ratings on economic policy he's ever had, and he's supposed to be like the economy guy, right? People were saying that Elon Musk wouldn't get a place in the Trump administration, but as we all know, he did as head of Doge. Trump did fund SpaceX and Tesla massively. They just reopened billions of dollars in new contracts. And of course, we all remember Trump standing on the fucking White House lawn doing a Tesla ad. Oh, here's a good one. Ban on federal funding to colleges that allow anti-Israel speech. Harvard had their funding pulled, and the IRS was instructed to investigate their tax-exempt status. I believe other universities have also had their federal funding pulled for allowing pro-Palestinian demonstrations on campus, which we understand free speech criticizing Israel's crimes is not allowed under the Trump regime. Finally, we have these two in green. I kind of sorted these. I forgot to tell you guys about that, but the green is stuff that is being worked on right now. So we have Congress will pass a law that redefines anti-Zionism as anti-Semitism. So I believe in February, a bill was reintroduced to the House or the Senate. It's the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act. I've talked about it a lot last year because they tried to pass it. It was unsuccessful. I don't think they actually voted on it. And lastly, we have the national BDS ban. That was the HR 867 that I was talking about yesterday, which seeks to throw American citizens in jail who participate in voluntary political action of boycotting Israel or its illegal settlements, and also may put them in jail for up to 20 years. Fortunately, that was taken off the House schedule. They were supposed to vote on it on Monday, but due to pressure from us, from the movement, they got cold feet, it seems. I think what a lot of Zionists misunderstand about us in the movement is that when we accuse them of genocide or planning to ethnically cleanse Gaza or whatever it may be, we don't want to be right. Why would we ever want to be right about biometric camps in Gaza? Why would we ever want to be right about the United States sending tens of billions of our tax dollars to them in a span of a year? It's not something I'm happy about. It's not. But I kind of wanted to write those predictions down so I could point at them and be like, I said this was going to happen, and it happened. I'm not talking out of my ass. It's not even hard to make these predictions, guys. Like I said, a lot of the things were laid out ahead of time. That's pretty much it for this video. If you want to support my work, you can do so in my bio. I rely on you guys. Thank you, and free Palestine.